Hello everyone and welcome to the School Technology Report for this Monday, November 14th, 2010. My name is Brad Flickinger with schooltechnology.org. Alright, I'm going to continue my year-long review of atomic learning. So many of you know that I got this account back in August for my entire school, and I want to kind of tell you about an interesting thing that happened to me last week. So last week on Thursday I had to go for some district training on some new technology that we want to bring into the district, only to come back on Friday to a teacher going, Brad, you'll never guess what I did. And I'm like, okay, what did you do? Oh yeah, I started a blog with the kids. I'm like, oh really? That's really cool. I didn't know that you blog. No, I didn't know a thing about blogging, so I just went on to atomic learning. So I'm like, oh, tell me more, as I suddenly feel like I'm being replaced at my school. No, this is all a good thing. It's a great when teachers can figure out how to do things on their own and not have to take the resources and the time that I have that are very limited to be able to work with them. So this is what she told me all about. So she came into atomic learning, went right into, she actually did a search for it, but I'll just show you where it is here in workshops, and she went to this blogging workshop right here. And let's let that open up. All right, so it turns out this all uses Blogger, so the software by Google or the website by Google that you can set up your own blog. So this is really interesting. She just started right with the very first video here, and we'll just watch a few seconds of it. And she just showed it to her kids, so she had no idea really what, I mean, she knew what a blog was, but not how to really explain everything about it. So let's just open that up and you can see for yourself.
What is a blog? This is a good question because over the last few years, the answer has changed dramatically, just like technology. According to Wikipedia, a blog is a contraction of the term weblog. It's a type of website, usually maintained by an individual with regular entry.
So she was getting all this stuff. She's like, I never had no idea that the blog was actually a contraction of two different words. And so she went through all of this with the students, learning a little bit of beforehand. She said she kind of reviewed things the night before to get things going, and it went all these things like what's the difference between a blog and a website, part 1 and part 2, using blogs as educators. She did all that, and then how to create a blogger blog. Kids went through it step by step. Let me open that up so you can see all that. Everything from creating the account to using the dashboard, and then look at all the other categories she has here. Using the blogger help, configuring it, authoring your first post, and they've not gotten to that yet. They're still just learning how to use it and set up their account. Formatting and editing it, using hyperlinks, posting images and videos, managing comments. Everything is in here. And each one of those is a section with all the tutorials built into it. And so she's running with it. And quite frankly, I've not had to do really anything to worry about it. So it's great that they can just dig into this and discover on their own the things that they want to do, and to know that Atomic Learning has lessons for that. So in my review of Atomic Learning, this has been another great week of seeing how it's working with my teachers. And to be honest, they've been inundated this year with bringing in a new reading program. So they've not had a lot of time to even worry about technology in their classrooms and using different things. And finally, now that they've gotten past the steep learning curve of learning this new readings program, now they're starting to get into other things. And this teacher said, you know what, I want to try a blog. And boom, there she could get in there and do that. So that was really cool to see that. So that kind of concludes my continuing review this year of Atomic Learning. So thank you very much for checking in. My name is Brad Flickinger with schooltechnology.org.